Hey loves, it's Jima, and guess what? I'm starting a podcast. Yes, it's real. Jima is starting a podcast. It's called the Random Shit Podcast, y'all. And I am here to give y'all the rundown of this podcast. Yes, to give y'all the intro to this podcast, to let y'all know what's going down on this podcast. So before I let y'all know what's going on with the Random Shit Podcast, I'm gonna give y'all a little rundown of who I am. So my name is Kajima Harris, but everyone calls me Jima. If you don't know, you will. And I am from Detroit, Michigan. Shout out to the 313 all day. That is where I am from. And I love my city all day. I am a Virgo. I rep Virgo Nation all day. I am your true Virgo. So whatever y'all gotta say about Virgos, good, bad, ugly, positive, negative, whatever have you, I'm pretty sure I'm a little bit, if not almost all of that when it comes to being a Virgo. And I will claim it and I will defend it. So that's just what it is. I'm currently residing in Washington State. I am in my 9th year. Going into my 9th year of being in the Army, which is cool or whatever have you. I mean, after so long, you like, we here. So, I mean, I guess this is where we're supposed to be. So that's where I'm at with that one. And I love what I do. I really do. I love what I do. I am also a nail technician. I have my own business, Jima Nailed It. I'm really excited to even put that out there and let y'all know about Jima Nailed It. And I will let y'all know about my business later on the podcast or whatever have you. And yeah, I'm really excited to let y'all know and basically open myself up to you guys and be vulnerable and like I said, open to the conversation of what's going on out in the world. Just a whole bunch of topics just from your everyday girl, like, because I'm just your everyday girl. I mean, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm here to do. And that's really the reason why I'm making this podcast, is to really talk about those tough conversations that people are not wanting to have, or that they're having, you know, with their friends and stuff like that. I want to talk about it out in the open. Like, I want it to be an open dialogue. I want people to come in, give their opinion. I'm very open-minded. That's one thing about me. I'm very open-minded to others' viewpoints on certain topics and conversations about what's going on in the world, and, you know, how it affects them, and how we think it affects everyone, and what we could possibly do to create a solution for it, you know, a positive way forward for it or whatever have you. So that's what I'm here to talk about, you know. And I know there's a lot of people that say, like, you know, a lot of people have podcasts. What's going to make yours different? What's making my podcast different is the fact that not only am I being open and honest, I'm open with everyone and to welcoming everyone and everybody's opinion on what they have. I'm definitely not here to shame nobody or judge nobody. I don't judge. I can't. That's just not in my DNA to judge nobody. We've all been through some shit. So it's like, how about we learn from each other's experience and just talk about it? Like, stop being so fucking scared to talk about the shit. Just talk about it. I mean, there are certain things I talk to my friends, and my family and my significant other about, that I feel like everyone should be talking about or whatever have you. So, like, that's what this podcast is for. We're going to talk about the shit. We're going to touch on topics, and we're going to get down to the nitty-gritty. And surprisingly, I mean, I don't feel like I could be canceled. I don't really have that huge of a platform. I got me, and I got whatever is on my social media. You know, I'm not, you know, famous or social media famous or whatever have you. I'm just here to have the conversation. I'm just here to talk. Wherever it goes, if God will it will take it far. I hope so. And I'm just willing to talk about it. Like, I mean, if you know me, you know I like to talk. I love to talk. Okay. And the fact that I haven't did this sooner is crazy. but we doing it now. So we're here. And I'm really, really excited for you guys to embark on this journey with me. And, for me to just be real open and honest and just to give y'all, my opinion on certain things and just get y'all feedback on it or whatever have you. So it's just like, that's what this podcast is for. That's why I'm doing this podcast. And this podcast is for the people. You know what I'm saying? This podcast is open to every single person. So if you want to come on the podcast, if you want to share your opinion, you can, and we can talk about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm willing to talk about whatever anybody wants to talk about outside of the topics that I have coming for the coming towards the podcast, coming for the podcast, if I may say. So that's where we're at, and that's where we're going with this podcast, and I'm really, really excited. So let's touch these little things right here real quick. The Random Shit Podcast will post a new episode every Thursday for y'all enjoyment and for y'all to comment, share, provide feedback, and be honest. Honestly, be honest. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is something that's new to me. I'm very new to this whole process of podcasts, and I'm learning, and you guys are going to embark on the journey with me with this podcast. So we're gonna just grow and be better with this podcast. You know what I'm saying? So don't judge me. If you do, that's on you. It ain't gonna make me no never mind. You know what I'm saying? Because I got the blood of Christ, over me or whatever have you. And I walk with positivity always, first and foremost. And I will say this, some of these topics that I'm going to be bringing up might hit a nerve with some people. Hell, they might hit a nerve with me, but we're going to talk about them, and we're going to get a better understanding on what we can do to possibly move forward, to possibly heal, grow, manifest, be positive, just not for myself, but for everyone. That's what we're here to do on the Random Shit Podcast. Like, let's just do this in the most positive light. And if it get down to where someone's feeling, someone's kind of in their feelings about it or whatever have you, don't shut out about it. I won't shut out on my feelings. If I feel some type of way about something, let's talk about it, because apparently that's important and that needs to be heard. So let's hear what you have to say on why something is making you feel uncomfortable, why what I'm discussing or what I will be discussing on this podcast is making you feel some type of way. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm here. That's why I'm here, y'all. So I want to definitely hear from you guys. I'm really, like I said, I'm really, really excited to get started on this podcast. So definitely be on the lookout for the Random Shit Podcast every Thursday. Right now, I'll be posting it on Instagram. And follow my Instagram. Follow the Random Shit Podcast. Right now, just go to my Instagram, find the Random Shit Podcast episodes, listen to them. Let me know what you think about the topics. Let me know what topics that you want me to discuss and stuff like that. Like, let's make that happen. My Instagram name is at Jima Sweet Love, JIMASWEET because I love the idea of love. So yes, at Jima Sweet Love is where you can find me on IG. And we will definitely be getting a Random Shit IG page going here shortly too. So just be on the lookout for that. And I'll definitely be posting all the episodes on that and stuff like that. And I'm really, really, I keep saying I'm really, really excited because I am. And that's all I can think about right now is the fact that I'm really, really excited about this podcast. So you're going to hear me say that a lot. So yeah. I look forward to you guys tuning in to this podcast and enjoying it, and you know what I'm saying, like just being in tune with it. Listen, comment, share, do what you need to do. Feel where I'm coming from with this podcast, and just know whatever it is, we gonna get through it, and we gonna have some fun with it. We're gonna laugh, cry, be upset for just a moment if need be, and just double back to it and understand that no one on this platform right here is here to shame, judge, belittle anybody. This podcast is about positivity. It's about growth. It's about understanding, like I said earlier, and having the tough conversations. At the end of the day, we are here to have those tough conversations, and we will have those tough conversations. I mean, it's my podcast. I'm going to talk about it regardless. You feel me? So that's what we're going to do. So I definitely want y'all to get into it and be real with me. I'm going to be real with y'all. So be real with me. And we're going to go, and we're going to definitely go from there. So like I said, every Thursday on my IG, listen in, tune in to the Random Shit Podcast, y'all, with your girl Jima, okay? I will see y'all soon. See ya.